You think it's love. You think you choose them, but you don't. They're chosen for you by something buried deep inside your mind, and until you face it, you'll keep falling for the same type of person again and again. It starts the same way every time. You meet someone, and it feels different, intense, magnetic. You tell yourself, this one's not like the others. But a few months later, you're left replaying the same scenes, the same arguments, the same cold silence. You can feel the pattern, but you can't stop it, because something inside you needs it. Here's the truth most people never want to hear. You're not attracted to people, you're attracted to familiar pain. Your mind doesn't chase what's good for you. It chases what feels familiar, even if that familiarity hurts, even if it breaks you again and again. But what if I told you, it's not them repeating the pattern, it's you repeating your own emotional programming. Why this happens, the science of emotional imprinting. Your first lessons in love didn't come from romance. They came from your earliest relationships with your parents, your caregivers, the people who made you feel seen or invisible. Every tone of voice, every moment of silence, every flicker of approval, your mind recorded it all. You learned what love feels like before you learned what it means. If love felt distant, you learned to chase. If love felt conditional, you learned to earn it. If love came with chaos, you learned that chaos equals connection. So now, when someone gives you peace, it feels wrong. When someone doesn't trigger your wounds, your brain gets bored. Because your nervous system isn't searching for safety. It's searching for what it recognizes. That's why you keep falling for the same type. The emotionally unavailable, the charming but cold, the one who disappears when you need them most. Your brain whispers, this feels familiar. And you mistake that familiarity for chemistry. How manipulators use this, the dark pattern of control. Some people can sense this weakness instantly. They see the cracks in your boundaries like light under a door. They mirror you, your fears, your energy, your pain, until you feel an eerie connection. You say, they just get me. But they don't. They're studying you. Manipulators exploit your emotional blueprint. They give you just enough warmth to awaken your hope, then withdraw it to trigger your fear of abandonment. It's a loop. Affection, withdrawal, affection, withdrawal, until your mind bonds not with love, but with anxiety. And that's how they control you. Not through force, through emotional rhythm. They know how to pull the exact string that makes you chase validation, the same validation you never got before. You call it love. They call it control. See how to break free. The power of awareness and detachment. Breaking this cycle isn't about avoiding people. It's about meeting the part of yourself that keeps searching for what hurt you. You have to unlearn the idea that love must feel like survival, because real love doesn't create anxiety, it calms it. The next time you feel that spark, pause. Ask yourself, is this attraction or is this recognition? Is this person truly different or just another version of your emotional past wearing a new face? It takes brutal self-honesty to see it, but awareness breaks programming. Every time you choose silence instead of chasing, truth instead of fantasy, you rewire your mind to seek peace instead of pain. Healing isn't about becoming harder, it's about becoming aware. You'll still feel the pull toward familiar people, but you'll start to recognize it for what it is, a memory trying to repeat itself. And the moment you choose differently, you win a battle your younger self never could. But here's the haunting twist. The type of person you attract often mirrors the part of you that still needs healing. You're drawn to avoidant people because you avoid your emotions. You fall for controlling people because you still confuse control with care. You chase unavailable people because you fear what true closeness would expose. They're not your curse, they're your mirror. There's a point in everyone's life where they realize the cycle isn't about others anymore. It's about the stories we keep replaying, the belief that love must be earned, that attention must be chased, that peace means boredom. But imagine this. What if your next relationship didn't feel like fire, but like still water? Would you stay? Would you believe it's love even without the chaos? That's the hardest test, because peace feels unfamiliar when all you've known is emotional turbulence. But that's what real connection feels like: calm, not confusion. When you stop romanticizing pain, you start attracting peace, and the people who once felt magnetic start to lose their pull. Not because they changed, because you did. So next time you meet someone who feels too familiar, look closer. That feeling isn't fate, it's memory. It's your subconscious asking, do you still need this lesson? And when you finally answer no, you don't just stop falling for the same type. You stop falling for the same pain. You've seen the pattern. Now it's time to break it.